Hi there, beautiful world. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and this video is about planets in the elements. So we know that Western astrology has four elements: air, fire, water, earth. And what happens when these planetary archetypes, what happens when they come into these elements? So the fire element we know is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And when you have a planet that comes, say the sun or the moon or Mars or Venus, comes into the domain of a fire sign, it's the element is fire, we have passion within us that stirs, okay, because fire is about passion, burns, it creates, it's a very creative force. We have inspiration. If you look at a candle, you will find a deep inspiration within, and especially if you're doing tratak with it. Somehow the fire element is said to awaken the inspiration, the holy inspiration as well as worldly inspirations between us. Aries is the go-getter. Leo is inspired to create something. It's a sign of, it's a house of creation, the fifth house. We have warmth. We know how warm Leos can be. They have the heart of the lion. Sagittarius can be very warm, even Aries, although they are Martian and they're probably the least warm of the fire signs. But there is definitely that naughty warmth about Aries. If you know someone who's Aries, my daughter's an Aries moon, so I know she has that really whacked out sort of warmth within her. Now, what happens when planets move into Earth? Okay, so Earth is, Taurus, ruled by Venus. We have Virgo, ruled by Mercury, and Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. So whenever planets, they come into Earth, everything is steady. There is, things are practical now. Think of the pentacle suit. Okay, things are practical. Fire is the wand suit, right? This grounding now. We are not living in our fantasies. We want to ground those fantasies and do the hard work necessary with grit and determination and steadfast progress. That's something about the earth sign. They can be slow moving. They're not as erratic as fire or air, but they get the job done in their slow and steady way. Now, when planets move into air, air is, of course, we know Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air is about the intellect. Think of the sword suit. Okay, Ace of Swords, cutting through all the bullshit. Okay, the Vajra, cutting through all the illusions and the delusions. So the air element also shows us relatedness, how we relate. Gemini, polarities, how we bring them into a relation. Libra is about relationships. Aquarius, how do we relate to the larger community? Even the internet is a way to relate. Okay, so when planets move into water, water we know is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Of course, according to esoteric astrology, all souls in this Manvantaric incarnation comes from the sign of Cancer, the sign of the mother and child. So whenever there are planets in water, we are more feeling, we are more emotional, we are more interested to connect with one another. Okay, of course, it's a very unconscious, there's a very unknown mystical vibe to the Scorpio, the unconscious, Pisces, the other worlds and other dimensions. Okay, so air and earth are cool elements in astrology. Okay, they are cool. And fire and water are hot elements. Okay, so when you're looking at reading a chart, if you bring these little things into the reading, then you see a larger scope and you can piece together the story in a more intricate manner. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, like, comment, and visit my website www.tinaheals.com and let me know what you think. Thank you.